straighten out my camera. Otherwise, there's nothing looking good there. Anyway, this K4PEW net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. There's no emergency or priority traffic. If there is, call 911 first, please. We can do it for you. Just tell us where you are. Information on this net, you can go to YouTube right now, put my call, K4PEW, into the search block. And you can come up with I don't know what's called, a premiere or something, but it'll be evident that there's a net going on there. You can also go to Facebook on MJ Simplexton Net, just MJ space Simplexton will get you there, I think. You can also, there's the video, live video there. You can also go to 146.415.net on groups, well, for information on Simplex. You can also go to groups.io and put in MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society and sign up for our email reminder system, which it's also good. And a reminder system, it's a good place to buy and sell equipment, as well as ask technical questions and make announcements, that kind of stuff. Ham announcements, wedding announcements, ham sales though. Also, it's a great place. If you don't want to go sign up for the email, just go to the front page and you'll see. You don't have to sign up for anything. And you'll see our net schedule. Net normally meet, or you can call me. That's right. Not call me. Don't call me. I'll probably reject your call anyway. But K4PEWARRL.net. That's my email address, and that's for anything that's relating to ham radio. And I don't lend money. I also don't help people go to the airport. Anyway, net normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. Tonight we do the net on 146.415 FM. That's 146.415 FM Simplex. And then we go over to 144.240, and then we go over to 28. Where are we going? 28.415. That's stumped there for a second, and that's upper sideband. And then we move on to no, I'm giving you the wrong information. Sorry about that. Forget the upper. Forget the 10 meters. It's 50.135. Getting all discombobulated here. 50.135. And then that's upper side. That's It's upper sideband on 50.135. And then we go to 223.415. Purpose net is to have fun. That's why I'm screwing up so much. I'm just entertaining you, not really messing up. And to see how well we operate our radios and how they sound, and you can see how your signal looks on here, and you can also hear stations on the YouTube thing that you might not otherwise hear. And is there any announcements? Let's move right on to announcements. Again, I got you the 4 nets. Let's see. There is a breakfast next Saturday, I believe. That would be, I don't have my calendar. I believe it'd be next Saturday. We had one last Saturday, so it must be next Saturday. Unless that's no, there'll be one next year. It's the 4th Saturday of the month. Any other announcements I need to know about? Other than the net tomorrow night on 28.415 at 7:30 p.m. And then it moves on to FM 29.415. And then it moves on from there to 223.415. And it's done at 7:30 p.m. and it's handled by Michael, KM4YRF. Any other announcements?
KB9 OCD there, Paul.
You got an announcement for me there?
Yes, I do.
Very good. What's up?
Same Saturday you're having your breakfast. BibleNet is having a get-together out at Saunders Park that same day.
Okay. There is a breakfast out there. I thought you were going to have it again here. I hope it's cold as all get out there. No, I don't wish that. All right. Very good. Anybody interested in going to the BibleNet breakfast over and that's at the park there, Saundersville Pike? Is that it?
That I don't know. I know it's called Saunders Ferry Park, and I think we're going to be at lot number 7.
Right, lot 7, Saunders Ferry Park, and that's in the Hendersonville, and that starts at 8 o'clock, right?
Yes, sir. 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there.
Very good. Well, I hope some people can make it there because I know we'll be doing the breakfast. Some people who live up there might want to go over to you guys instead.
They'd be more than happy to have them, I'll tell you. So, but we have enjoyed the breakfasts with you guys in tandem, so not a problem.
Okay, very good. Good to hear from you, Greg.
And you too, Paul. KB9 OCD, back to net.
Get your son-in-law in on our nets, man. What's wrong with him?
Say that again.
What's wrong with your son-in-law? He can't check in on our nets. You do good, too good for us. It's hard to be too good for us.
No, I was just trying to kill two stones with one bird and just give the announcement, and that would be my official check-in.
No, I was saying for your son-in-law.
Oh, I don't know what he's doing. I talked to him on 670 earlier this afternoon, but
Yeah, I get it. No big deal. I mean, people don't have to check in. You know, we don't have rules over here.
I know that. I'll tell him about it. I don't know. He's probably sitting there watching a movie or something with his thumb in his nose or something.
Yeah, I get it. No big deal. We just like to have people participate. That's all. You know the deal.
Yes, sir. I hope everything is well, buddy, on the net.
Yeah, very good. I think it is good for us, and I think we'll find out in a minute how everybody's doing. No, everybody I know is doing okay. Besides normal things as we get older. That was Greg. Kilo, Bravo 9, Oscar, Charlie, Delta, and he. Are you Fairview?
No, Mike does the same thing. I'm in Pleasant View.
Same thing. No, it's okay, Pleasant. Check in more often. I'd remember it, Greg.
Yes, I know, Paul. Kick me between the cheeks there. I understand.
No big deal. Good to have you in there, Greg. That's Pleasant View. Kilo Bravo 9, Oscar Charlie Delta in Pleasant View. Who else is? We'll start right now from people short on time. People short on time. Mobile. First time taking.
WB0
How you doing there, Mark?
Doing good. A little short on time, so I thought I'd better check in and then get out.
Well, we're not looking for people who are approaching 80 years old now. I didn't ask for that.
Well, you got one anyway. I can't believe it either.
I know that. I can't believe I'm going to be 75 this year. It cracks me up because I thought 75 years old was just you're in the on deck circle over at the funeral parlor, you know.
Yeah, what's really disturbing is when you think that your old girlfriends are also almost 80.
Yeah, I know. It's don't get me going on that because it's silly. Anyway, everything else going okay, Mark?
Yep, doing well. So have a good night. WB0 and a woke.
Yeah, very good. That's Mark. He's in Northwest Wilson. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar. Getting younger by the day. Who else is short on time mobile or first time check-ins? Well, we got nothing. Let's go right on to from the south. That's where we're starting, and we're on net number 986. Please come down. Oh, Larry, you doing okay? Thanks for doing the D-Star net, and I did get that number 6 in there for D-Star. Very good. That was Larry in Rockvale. It's Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Who else is south? I know Tony's out of town. Well, he's out of where he lives. He's out downtown at some affair. Not having an affair, it's some affair downtown. I think he went to the Performing Arts Center downtown, whatever that's called. Who else is south or east?
KM4YRF. Make up your mind. I'm walking tight line over here, evening Bow. I could be both.
Well, who's that? I don't even recognize the voice over there in Noreen. Who's that?
Well, in some circles they call me Earl. In other circles, they call me something different, but I guess in this circle, I'll call myself KE4 or DEZ. What's going on with your bad self there, Paul, man?
Well, we're doing great over here, I think. It's a beautiful day, beautiful night, good day for the net, and everybody's coming in pretty good.
Well, okay, then. Well, I just paced the floor and tried to check in and fit in where I fit in. Everything like that. So it's been a minute. Hope everything's compensated up there. The big daggone traffic jam of Mount Juliet.
Oh, I know. It's a metropolis here, man. It's the center of the universe right now. Everything else going okay, Earl?
Yeah, everything's copacetic. As in my world, I'm just hanging on to orbit, trying to enjoy the ride. Just thought I'd check in and they go here, there, and yonder I go. Been on the beach car today. It's been a spell since I did that. After certain reminders of, well, anyway, change of season is what it is, and out with y'all. It's still a good year, even though it is 3 months going. Look at you, taking for DEV. Thanks for being there, Paul. 7-3.
Yeah, very good. That was Earl, and he's in Norraine, east of the Cedars of Lebanon Park. That's Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Michael, you're still.
I am.
Yeah, very good. Your signal's too good, man.
Well, I was trying to turn it down before you got through with Earl, but I didn't make it.
It wouldn't matter. You could do 5 watts and it would be the same.
Hey, Paul,
Yo, what's up, Craig?
can we make an exception real quick?
Hey, go ahead.
Call K6NG. I told him to get on the radio, and he's in Charlotte, Tennessee. And see if he can make the trip, would you?
Sure. Yeah, hang on one second, Michael. That's Kilo 6 November Golf. Looking for check-ins for the Simplex Net. Please come in. I'm not getting any copy. Mike, are you hearing anything?
I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, I didn't want to reach over and mess up and change my squelch, but I'm pretty sure I'm not hearing anything.
I didn't hear anything either, Paul. I would have heard him. Thanks, Ned.
Okay, very good. Sorry about that, Greg. At least we gave it the old college try. I'll take him as a telephone link, by relay.
He's in there, Paul. Try him again. K6NG, go to K4 PEW.
That may consider the internet landline link.
Hey, Steph.
Yeah, hold on there, Earl.
Okay, he doesn't hear you, Paul. So telephone, a relay through telephone. We got him.
Yeah, let me. Hey, K6 November Golf. You still there? K4 PEW. Nothing heard. All right, nice try though. Appreciate the attempt. Hope to hear you next net when you're in town. It's K4 PEW. Let's see, Earl. You were just questioning about the relay. Yeah, it's a relay. He relayed. I'm not sure how he relayed. It might have been by telephone, I guess. Telephone to him checking in. So yeah, it's a remote checking. Anyway, who else is west or east?
KG4, my thing.
You're supposed to check in last. You do know that.
Well, I don't feel like a prepper or one of those lizard people or whatever. I feel like a human today.
Well, you got to remember, there's the other side of that coin. When you're doing a show, there's all the people who go on stage at first. All the lesser knowns, and then the finale is the big act, and of course that's you.
Oh, I'm a big act. I got a big act. Oh, wait a minute. Stop that. Wait a minute. Paul, you ain't got me all in trouble now. I done lost the train of thought.
Yeah, very good. Everything going okay for you, Earl? Hi, Earl. Kevin?
Yes, sir. We're doing fine over here on this side of town. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great. You're only doing good because your XYL is keeping you good.
She keeps me out of trouble, and I try to keep myself out of trouble so I don't get in trouble. And, but yeah. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't. I'd be. I'd probably be dead.
Yeah. Well, let's hope she sticks around, huh?
Let's do that. I try to keep her fed and keep her watered and keep her stuck around in the flower pot there for a little while. Maybe she'll grow on me a little bit more. I'm gonna get out of your hair, Paul. I'm gonna get myself in trouble if she's listening.
Yeah, she's got a secret HT, does she? Anyway, that was Kevin. Kilo Golf 4 Mike India Zulu. He's in Lebanon over by Cumberland University. Who else is east?
KK5S.
All right, KK5 Sierra. That's Carrie. What's up?
Oh, just another Saturday.
It is just another Saturday, but since you're not retired, all days are Saturday to me, except for Sunday.
little bit of work today. You know, I did the maintenance and stuff on the mower and cut grass and that kind of stuff. And I mean, officially, since I turned 62 this week, I could almost retire.
Yeah. When do you plan on retiring?
About 10 more years.
Oh, really? You want to wait that long?
I don't want to, but I got to.
Oh, I got you. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. That's the reason I took retirement at 62. I've done some other goofy things, but I haven't worked, full time at anything. So, yeah, it's been good. I've been retired now since 2009.
Look, you asked my wife. She says I retired a long time ago, but that's the way she feels about it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Anyway, but she's still employed, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, you got anything good for the net?
No, nothing there tonight. Thanks for doing the net, and I'll get out of the way and let you proceed. KK5S.
Very good. That's Kerry. He's in Baird's Mill, Kilo 5 Sierra. Who else is east? Anybody east or north?
Retirement is something you got to ease into. Don't take it all at once.
Not everybody can take retirement, Earl. You know that. Anybody else north? Please come now. Everybody retired up north too. Nobody north? What kind of net is this? We got 8 people in 17 minutes. Nobody north? We'll have to go around again.
Did you call Falty?
Now, no, it was south first, and then I moved on. You missed the 8 o'clock call. That's all right. You can check in. Go ahead.
I think I'll check in now.
Yeah, very good. I heard you over there on D-Star. You were a little weak to me, though. It was unusual, unless you were pointing over to the west or something.
Yeah, I was pointing towards the west. I was pointing over, actually, at Larry.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't give it much thought, but I could hear you broken up.
Is it better now?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. It's like you're just down the road.
Outstanding. Well, you can go around.
When I have to. We only got 9 people. I have to stay here till midnight to get enough check-ins to justify my time.
Absolutely. Thank you for your support. KE4TYJ.
Yeah, very. In Woodbury, it's Kilo Echo 4 Tango. Yankees is he was already checking in south. But we're going to go for north or west. Please come now.
KD4VUW, Carlin. KC4TNQ.
Hold on, Charles. You came in right after Carlin, kind of semi double there. Carlin, how you doing?
Doing okay. I can hear Woodbury up here. No signal reading, but I heard him. So anyway, let him know that he's right on up this way. Anyway, doing okay. I was just finishing up making my bacon, cheese, and chicken sandwich in there. So I was throwing this together, and I thought, I think he's got around the north by now. So anyway, doing okay. Hope everybody's enjoying the net. Been a beautiful day today, and I guess it's going to turn on cold tonight a little bit, but I will put over that a little bit more until spring finally gets pretty much on through there. I think spring begins next week, don't it? 19th or something, or 20th? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, I'll hook up, turn it back over to you so you can get some more check-in. So anyway, KD4VW.
Yep, it's 21st. And I was going to mention something else in there. I don't know what it was. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to get down into like 30 again, low 30s maybe a couple of days. I forget which morning that was. I think it was Tuesday morning maybe. Anyway, that was Carlin. He's in Bethpage, Angeltown area, Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Charles, what's up?
Oh, not much. Just taking it easy Saturday.
Yeah, no work today?
No work. Played a little hell scrabber this afternoon.
Oh, very good. You having a good time with that? Did you make any contact?
Yeah, about 14 or 15. Did pretty good.
Oh, that's darn good for Hellschreiber.
Yeah. There's actually been a big pickup in the Hellschreiber participants. So there's been quite a few been working it.
Well, good. I'm glad because I get tired of hearing people on F8.
Yeah. You got to the point where you just about can't get in edgeways on that place.
The last time I looked on PSK, I went to see what was going on. You know, the PSK, what the heck's that website called? PSK Review. What is that site called? Oh yeah, PSK Reporter. That's what it is. You're familiar with that, Charles?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I was going to say last time I was on it, it's been a while, but I looked and see who was on PSK itself. PSK, and like there was like 2 people in the whole world that were showing up on PSK, and everybody else was on FT8, JT65, etc.
Yeah. Well, of course. I usually what I usually do if there's a bunch of them on FT8 and you can't get a frequency, you know, it stretches out 3 kc wide sometimes. So I just go to FT4.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know. It's pretty neat that you can do that on digital. I just don't get a big kick out of it. I did a whole bunch of digital, and I quit at JT65. That was where I stopped.
Oh yeah. Well, I prefer 10-meter sideband myself. I mean, that's the fun one.
Well, yeah, no, I think it. I mean, there's a reason we contact people on the air, and that's usually to talk to them, not just okay, I got you, bye. You know, just not even saying that because it's all done automatically.
Yeah, I've been trying to get the 1010 network here lately, but I just can't seem to catch up to them, or the conditions are not right, or something.
Oh, I got you. So they have nets every month, don't they?
I think they got one every day except maybe Sunday, and it's usually at 1 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. Yeah, I hope it works out. Let me know how you do out with it, how you make out with that. Because do you have your 1010 number yet?
Oh yeah, I've had 1010 number several years now.
Okay, very good. Yeah, let me know how that's working out for you. I'm interested to see what the whole deal is right now, because I haven't heard much about that.
Yeah, well, I only get to do it on the weekend. You know, I'm usually at work by 1 o'clock in the afternoon for sure.
Oh, I got you. Very good. Anything else for the net, Charles?
That's it, Paul. That new participant on the DMR tonight. But anyway, y'all have a good evening. KC14. Thank you.
Yep. All right, that was Charles. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Who else? West or south?
KO4OTV.
Very good. We got Joel in there up west, the West Hills there. How you doing, Joel?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Paul?
Oh, getting along for. I'm not really getting older. I like.
I wish it was, you know. Me and my dad were talking about this today. He's just in town, and he was staying with me the last few days. But yeah, we've been talking a lot about that.
Yeah, well, it's inevitable. I mean, you begin to realize that fully as you grow older. I mean, my dad passed away at 77. My one grandfather, he died in an accident when he was old, so that doesn't count for much. That was back in 1930. And then my other grandfather died at 62 from cancer. So I feel like I beat the system in that regard. And my dad drank and smoked himself into a stroke by the time he was 77. So hopefully I'm going to beat that one.
Yeah, as long as, you know, I mean, that's the thing, you know, just kind of watch what you eat. And it's about the hardest thing to do, but, you know, that's what I do now. I just take a lot of, I take a 1 amends daily, a lot of vitamin D, you know, stuff. And I get my vitals checked pretty frequently. So I just kind of go with the flow with that right now, which I'm approaching 50, but, you know, it's still, that's always on the back of my mind, trying to stay a little healthy. But yeah, it was, on another note, it was good to hear Logan in there tonight. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Well, he does have to go to school every day, you know.
That's true. He's still a young man. I saw him at Hamfest, I guess, 2 years ago. The last time I saw him or talked to him, I think, and he was in a trailer in there displaying a bunch of different types of mobile radios. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's in that W4 EOC. No, W. Yeah, well, yeah, it was a Wilson County's thing trailer.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, I think he's the N4 LLC or something like that. But yeah, really good kid.
Oh yeah, he's doing great. I mean, here he is. I think he's in 11th grade. He's 11th, yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right because I think he was freshman maybe last time I talked to him, maybe.
Yeah, you're probably right. When I was in 11th grade, I was too busy goofing off.
Yeah, you know, ham radio was the farthest thing on, you know, I didn't think about it. You know, I had a CB back then, but even then, you know, I I had no idea, which I don't think I would have passed it anyway, because I think back in those days you had to do code, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if I'd have got into it that much.
Yeah, no, I get it. Kept a lot of people out actually. But anyway, let's move on there, Joel. See, we're a little weak on check-ins today. So we're going to do. That was Joel. I got anything else for that?
Nope, that's it. KO4 OTV.
Very good. That was Joel up West Ashland City. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Tango Victor. Big signal out of that neck of the woods. Who else is any place anywhere?
KO4 here.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. You're wasting time. You're talking about the 1010 number. I got one back a long time ago, 71046, which I ain't been on in a while.
Yeah, that's the only thing that it doesn't trouble me that they have a 1010 net, and it doesn't trouble me that they have a kind of a national organization, but it's that paying to get a number doesn't seem to make a lot. Maybe it's because I'm just anti-club. Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I can't remember what I paid for mine. It was so long ago. And you realize you have to keep paying every once a year to keep it up and running. I think I paid the one time, and that was it. So I'm not even on the roster anymore.
What do they do? Block you if you try to check in and you haven't paid your dues?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you. Like I said, it's been so long since I've even checked in.
Or they just, you get on the air, they make fun of you?
I probably give me the Dutch cap, maybe sit in the corner for a while.
No, that's no. I'm not knocking the 1010 folks. I'm just saying you can't even join in on their 10-meter nets if you don't have a number.
Like I said, it's been so long. You can probably join in or jump in maybe as a visitor or guest. I don't know how they actually operated. Like it's been so long, but the main reason I got I upgraded to a Tech Plus just for the 10 meters, just so I get on there and operate on HF. And they run across the net one night. Checked in and they said they talked about the number, so I figured why not? I got the number. I can't remember. I paid $5, $10 or something like that for the number. And, they issued it, and I think I got on a couple more times after that. And that was about it.
Yeah, I got it. No, it's no big deal. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I have this. Just like we have a club, it's got no dues, no meetings. That's the kind of club I like.
Oh yeah. I'm on at a club here in Sumner County, and I think our dues is like $25 a year, but that money goes to keep the repeaters up and support anything that we do. We get out and have a good time on field day, and we do a lot of eating. So, I mean, you look at it, you can tell we do a lot of eating during field day. So, we do a lunch and a dinner and a breakfast the next morning for those of us that stay. So.
Oh yeah, great. Well, I would. Fortunately, we don't have any repeaters to maintain because that could be expensive if one blows up. You know.
Oh yeah. We've had a few power supplies, radios, and just a little bit of everything. The way the system's set up, you get some of those on there that are long-winded and burn something up, and there you go.
Yeah, I'm with you. No, that's why we're not an anti-repeater net. We just don't do net.
Ain't no problem with that, whether it's on repeater, Simplex, or whatever. But I heard you talk about digital. I haven't done digital. I did packet back a long time ago. Did that for a while, and I haven't done anything like that in years. So most of it's just on UHF and VHF and HF. So that's about it, all voice.
Oh yeah, no, that's the meat and potatoes of ham radio is those 3 modes right there.
Oh yeah. I know since I got on the HF, I've been wearing it out as much as I could. So.
No, that's great. Anything else for the net there, Mike?
Nah, we'll say good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, and everybody stay safe. Keep over.
Yeah, very good. That's Michael. It's Kilo 4 Victor Alpha. He's in Hendersonville. Anybody else? Any place anywhere?
Kilo 4 India Lima Victor Jack, still in Donaldson.
Oh yeah, I was hoping you'd move, man.
I think I'll probably be planted here.
She wanted you to move, I think.
Yeah, well, I can't get everything you want.
No, of course not. Well, what's bad is you can't pick your neighbors. You can nice home, nice place, and then neighbors start to act like knuckleheads.
I'm cool with it, but I don't want them up in my.
No, absolutely. No, in fact, that's what's nice about. Well, it's actually the opposite now of the way I think you grew up and the way I grew up in the 50s. is that everybody would stop by the house and they'd be sitting on the front porch during the summertime, the spring, summer, fall. And people come by and sit down and coffee, and everybody wasn't sitting on TV. So there was a lot of that going on, but now none of that seems to be going on.
Well, back then we didn't have air conditioning. Sitting on the front porch just trying to cool off at night. But times change, things change, and I'm glad I'm over here where I am. I thought I'm in a good, safe part of town.
Oh yeah, so I understand. It looks like a nice area. I've been back in there, but not where you live. I don't. Actually, I have been. I've been spying on you.
Well, I'm a little closer to town. I'm on the town side of Donaldson.
Right. No, it's a nice area. It really is. Unfortunately, all of the busyness is creeping up on you really bad.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, I'll let you get on with it, Paul. Thanks for doing that, and I'll see you on this side then.
Very good. That was Jack. Kilo Golf for India Lima Victor. He's in Donaldson. Anybody else? Any place? Anywhere?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Very good. How you doing there? I don't think I hit west when I said I was going to hit west, did I?
You're right. You didn't skip it.
No, I did not. No. Yeah, because I started with the south, and I was just dismayed at how few check-ins we had by the time we got around to the west.
Yeah, where are we at this moment?
15. You make number 15.
That's fine. I'm sleepy tonight, so let's just speed things up.
Oh, I get it. Everything going okay?
Yeah, doing good.
Very good. Hey, on that, well, no, I'll talk to you about that another time, about that 1.2 watt transceiver there. Anyway, anything else for that, Greg?
No. Yeah, I think I've seen conflicting things on that power outage, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, it's I don't think you're going to notice the difference between a half a watt and 1.2 watts.
Yeah, I've got mine. I told you a couple days ago. It's itty bitty.
Oh yeah, it's tiny. You're right. I've got mine as well. That was Greg. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. We're talking about this. It's called an S-PIX CPIX-IE. You can either buy it as a kit or you can buy it assembled. It's like $15 for a HF on 40-meter transceiver. Little tiny thing. Takes either 9-volt battery or 13.5-volt battery, like a car battery, or a 12-volt battery. Pretty neat. Anyway, anybody else? Please come in.
Okay.
Go ahead, Earl.
Hey, Paul, I just kind of curious, like someone else that tried to get in there too.
You say somebody else was trying to get in?
Either that or my sculptures. Anyway, do you have any opinion or any insight on that there solar eclipse that's coming up in the next few weeks? 1st of April, middle of April, or whatever it is?
I know it's coming up, but I don't have any insight into it. It's going to be passing over, like, yeah, I think it's Paducah, somewhere around there. I think it is on the when it strolls over the United States. I know it's up farther to the northwest. I just don't remember where.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking. I haven't researched it much myself, other than the preliminary crumbs of it on the inskirts, outskirts of it. I just wondered maybe there might be someone out there that might have some insight on it that might be worth sharing for us. Just trying to learn something. KE4DEZ. Carry on.
Yeah, I was just trying to find it now, but it's not giving me what I need to know. Hold on one second. The path is, no, it's farther to the west. It's going over. It's more toward the middle of Texas, middle of Kansas, north of the east side of Nebraska, the middle of the Iowa. It's going over way too far for west for me to go over there.
Yeah, well, the last story I heard about it, whether good, bad, or indifferent, depending on it, but, there's talking about calling out the National Guard and this, that, and other, and and whoever, whatever, wherever we got, you know, for the total experience of it, this, that, and other. I just, I don't know. I was just checking. You know, conspiracies are always out there somewhere if you can find them.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here on the. It is. It's over western. If I'm looking at it correctly. Yeah, it'd be western Kentucky, way over towards northeast Arkansas. Goes right through Texas, but it goes over the kitty corners across Arkansas, and then hits over the corner of Missouri, where Missouri and Kentucky meet, and then under the bottom edge of Illinois, and then passes through Indiana. Is it Indiana? Yeah, Indiana. I can't remember which state it was, but it's Indiana, and then up through middle of Ohio, and then up over where my brother lives in Buffalo.
Right, okay. Well, I'm just kind of curious. I don't know how to understand all that kind of stuff in terms of the effect that, you know, kind of like the, let's see, I got this word up down here, geomagnetic, and they're going, I guess there's another term, solar flares or whatever, what that might be considered with that. And I guess the total effects of communications activities may not be, I don't know, communicated very well in terms of the reason effect or not, because I don't want to got these microphones now. I don't rely on the antenna over the air TV and this, that, and other. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you're right, but it is. There is supposedly the solar cycle is going to get better is in the next couple of, I don't know, it's next couple of years. It's supposed to even be bigger. You know, the solar cycle for RF, I mean.
I'm not really sure what your definition of bigger is. Does that mean easier to the RF to flow through the atmosphere, or the atmosphere is going to get bigger to block the RF? Does that make sense? My question.
Oh yeah, no, it's supposedly the conditions will continue to get better for a year or so. I'd have to look at that information I saw a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, it's supposed to get better as the next year or so.
Oh, okay. So maybe 10 meters will open up a little bit like it used to be. I don't know. I'm just speculating and trying to understand. Appreciate your input and appreciate you putting up with my ignorance. And for whatever it's worth. Happy Easter coming up, and the Passover, and all them other, however, acronyms that might be celebrated in you know, your way of being over there, Paul. Appreciate you putting up with it. KE4 DEZ73, and hang on tight and enjoy the ride out there on the internet, or antenna to antenna ways that you hear me.
Yeah, very very good, Earl. Good to have you in there. Yeah, it's a good discussion about the solar eclipse coming up in April. It's pretty cool to see. I remember I had my mother and my mother-in-law living with us at the time the solar eclipse came over Nashville, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun for them. Neither of them had lived through or seen a solar eclipse. I should say they lived through the solar eclipse, but they just didn't live in a place it was going. They were both in their 90s, and say they were having a lot of fun. As much fun as you can have sitting in the backyard. Who else is any place anywhere? Please come in. We're looking for lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers. Please come in. Nothing. Nobody else coming in today. We had just a mere 15, which is fine. I don't get upset by numbers anymore. I never got upset by numbers. I got upset when we had 50. We had a lot of. We went on for an hour and 40 minutes one night. Anybody else in there? Please come in.
There was somebody underneath you there for a second for a double.
Hi, go ahead again, please. K4PEW.
Oh, that was Miss May trying to make it funny. Just saying, if you need more numbers, just check me in more than once under who law, and fake ID or whatever you might need to find possible.
Okay, we're going to check it under third, fourth, and fifth party traffic, Earl. Anybody else want to check in? Please come now. We're looking for flat earthers and preppers and scanner listeners. Got to go by email though, or text. And if you don't mind, I know my number. It's hard to text me. Let's see what else we're supposed to have in there. SDR donglers. Forgot about those guys. All right, nothing heard. We're going to move right over to 144.240. 144.240. That is the upper sideband on 2 meters. We'll see you there. K4 PW. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey, Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Looking for check-ins. We'll start from the south too on this one. K4 PEW. Check-ins from the south on 144.240.
Kilo Echo 4, Tango Yankee Julia would like to check in from the south.
Ah, very good. Got you in there, Jimmy. You sound great. Kilo Echo 4 Tango unit. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet, and he's in Woodbury. Great signal, by the way. Of course, I wouldn't expect less. Who else is south? South or east?
KM4, Wildcat.
Well, that's too loud from the east. That was Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. It's Michael here in Mount Juliet, a mere 2 miles from me. Who else is, unless the path goes on the road, then it's a little farther. Who else is east?
Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echoes and Blue. Enjoy radio time. Hello, come in.
Very good. That's Earl, Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu from Stick City, east of the park at Isle of Pines, not the Isle of Pines, that's not in Cuba, down at Cedar City. Kilo Echo 4 Delta Echo Zulu. Who else is east?
KK5S.
Very good. Big signal there from Baird's Mill. That's Carrie there, Kilo 5 Sierra. Who else is east?
KG4 Mosaic.
All right, very good. The stealth operator, Kilo Golf 4 Mike India Zulu. That's Kevin in or near an undisclosed location in Lebanon. Who else is east? East or north?
84 BW, Carlin and Abeltown.
Very good. We got Carl in there. Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. That's in Greenbrier, Angeltown area. Who else is? I'm hearing voices in the background. Anybody copying anything?
Not a thing, Paul.
All right, very good. Anybody else north or west?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Signal from Greg, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo in Antioch. Anybody else west?
Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor.
Man, big. You do something different with your antenna?
No, hadn't touched it.
No, it's just a big signal here on. I guess it always is that way, but I don't know why I expect it to be bad, but it sounds more like FM, you know.
I think it's just conditions.
Yeah, it's all good. Anyway, it's Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor in Donaldson. That's the good part of Donaldson. That's Jack. Who else is west?
KAC4 for Alpha Lima.
Okay, we got 2 in there, but I got Charles first. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango, November, Quebec. He is in West Nashville. I also heard Kilo 4 Alpha. Tonight, Alan.
Oh, I'm home. I'm on vacation, so I'm in the real shack.
You know, the best part about having a remote station, you can say you're anywhere.
Well, that's true, and I'm a little depressed because I was out at the barn and couldn't hear a thing. Just you barely cracked a squelch, so I don't know what I'm going to do when I move everything over here.
Well, the barn is. Where are you right now in the house?
I was just running the remote station, but I can't hear hardly a thing. And there's a big hill between me and you, I think.
I think you're right, but you have a tower though, correct?
Not here. Not here. I got it at the old place, but when I move everything out here, I guess I have to put up a tower.
Well, it'd be nice if you do. That way it's kind of hard, but you could still use the remote station though, right?
Well, the goal is to sell that place.
Okay, I got you. Very good. Yeah, no, it'd be better if you could operate from there, but it is tough for several stations, you know, around here, and just due to limitations on elevation.
Yeah, I think if I put up a 50-foot tower, I think it'll be all better. The barn is about 20 foot. It just almost can do it, but not quite.
Yeah, it's funny because I used to think if I had enough power I could get anywhere. No, that's not true.
No, that's right. And it is strange though, because when I'm in the truck, I can hear you almost to the house, and then I lose you right as I get into the driveway.
Yeah, I'm with you. No, we have the same issue here. It's a little not quite as evident, but you know, with Michael and I, we're only 2 miles apart, he can hear stations. It was odd, that station. I don't know if you were on it earlier on 2 meters. Logan in Lebanon checked in on an HT, and I heard him practically full quiet, and Michael could barely hear. And we're only 2 miles apart. I lose you, Alan? I think Alan blew his finals or his cerebral cortex, one of the two. All right, we'll move on. Any place, anywhere, anybody else? I don't hear Alan now.
West, 84 CD.
What did you say there, Greg? I didn't catch that.
Did I check in yet?
Did you check in? Yeah.
No, you're skipping west, I'm thinking.
TZNQ. No, I said West because Charles checked in, and so did you.
That's what I was asking. That's 11 moments ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Did I even call the net yet? No, we're all good. I can't believe we got Alan dropped out on me. Alan, you still there? Yeah, something happened to him. All righty. Come down. North, south, east, or west. Any place, anywhere. Please come down. Lollygaggers, lurkers, and sand. K1. I think when this is calling a second. SPD. SPD. Yeah.
Connection from where he's at to where.
Oh yeah, you know he does that. He might have. You're right, but that's. But he does it. You can't even tell he's on anything but a good connection. It's really neat. Anybody else, any place, anywhere, please come down. All righty, we're going to go over to what do you call it? We're going to go over to 28.415. I got to make sure my antenna's in the right place there. Well, I don't think I double checked before I got on the air. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Well, about 28.415. We'll see you there. K4 PEW.
50.135.
Yeah. And I got 28.415 on my brain, don't I? It's 50.135. 50.135. 50.135. They just say it, you don't even think about it. 50.135.
Here I was turning up my volume on 10 meters. Y'all going 6 meters. I guess all this K4 What was that again? 50? What? Where's she at?
It's 50.135 or on K4 PEW. Euro 50.135.
Yeah, I got it on my VFO 50 dot, check me because my antenna's insufficient to check in.
All right, very good. We'll catch you in a minute. Or K4P then. It's K4PEW on 50.135 here on the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Looking for check-ins from the south. Please come. All right, from the east, please.
KM4YRF.
All right, it gets lonelier the farther we go here. That's Michael KM4YRF. Who else east? Kevin KG4. I'll get my numbers straight here in a second. It's KG4MIZ. It's Kevin with a low signal, but I got you in there, Kevin. Kilo Go 4 Mike India Zulu, full copy. Who else is east? Please come now. Anybody east? Please come now, or north? East or north? All right, I got Joel Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Tango Victor, and we got Greg in Antioch, and Joel's in Joel OTV is in West Ashland City. Good, both with good signals. Who else from the west? Okay, Kilo Go 4 in Allison. A little low, but still full copy. Who else is in there from the west? Very good. A little low on your signal too, though, Charles, but full copy. Kilo Charlie, Kilo. Yeah, Charlie. Who else is in there? Any place, anywhere, please come now. Anybody, any place, please come now. It's K4PEW, Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net here on 5. Contrary to the original announcement that it was another frequency. Anybody else out there? All right, very good. We totaled out at 7, and we're going to move right over to our 223.415 net. We'll see you there, and appreciate all the check-ins. We had 8, 9, 10, 11 on 2 meter upper sideband, and we had 15 on 2 meter 23415 K4P. Very good. It's K4PE for wherever I am on Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Looking for check-ins here on where am I? 50.135 223 415. Please come in. Who else? But we're all going to get AI. I want to get AI, by the way, and then you guys can all get an AI, which will know I'm calling for the station, and then buddy, perfectly. Who else besides Michael? That's KM4YRF. Who else is? Hang on. That sounds a little better there, Carlin.
Made a big difference from a B up to.
Yeah, that must be my wife changed the antenna selector switch. Now I can get back in it. I'm gonna get her. Anyway, Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. I think I heard Jack in there. Was that you, Jack? Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor?
Yeah, and Greg checked in at the same time. You didn't hear him.
KD4 CVE.
Right.
Okay, very good. We had two Gregs in there tonight.
Yeah, CVE.
Yeah, very good. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. He has checked in. Who else is very good. Where were you on the earlier nets there, Frank?
Yeah,
We're all doing good. Good to have you in.
Yeah, everything's good. Just was busy today, kind of spring cleaning a little bit. So kind of got sidetracked.
Oh, I understand. No big deal. You know, we got no rules here.
No, I don't. Well, I was able to catch the end of it here, so that'd be great. Maybe not on good thing.
On a YouTube video and play it backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I know you're being funny, but I'm fair.
Well, we're going to do shape shifting and time shifting. How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
AI could do it.
I don't know if I can do it, but I can try it.
Very good. Yeah, go to the YouTube video. Yeah, you just check in on. Yeah, I wish if you could open the chat line for the same times, it would allow you to. You just say you checked in, and it would look like you did. Anyway, that was Frank. Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo. Anybody else out there? Your lesson.
Yeah, you taught me well.
Everything going. You copying everybody good over there, right, Kevin?
Yeah, I only heard Frank and you because that's it. So then I heard Mike earlier because I had to go up on my antenna around. I just got back down, so if I sound winded, I was hauling.
Listen, I happen to know you and Ladders don't get along all that well.
You know what? I almost flipped too.
You need to find some youngin to do that stuff.
What I need to do is tighten it and free spin motion because I don't have it tight at all. It's kind of tie wired up there, you know. So it's got a wind load on it. When the wind blows, this last little bit of wind, it blows it right out of position.
Oh, I hear you. A net and a club with no rules, but the antenna's got to have rules, man.
We got now these things down there. Don't call the man on.
I wouldn't know who to call, Kevin.
Man.
Wouldn't have the slightest who that would be.
Roger. Hey, let me get over here. Get back with the net. K4 MIZ.
Yeah, very good. K4 PEW. Anybody else going to check in tonight? Yeah, see, with a repeater, you can complain to the repeater owner if there's some errant operator or even the FCC. But with Simplex, not too many people to call, I guess, but there's nobody who's really obnoxious here except for that occasional goofball or wherever he is up in. We think he's up in Mass. I heard him the other day, and when I told him that the FCC was going to come after him, he quit.
Hey, Bob, did you hear Joel?
Did I hear Joel? No, I didn't. Joel, go ahead if you're still there. I'm just double checking here. So that's correct. No, I already got him in there. I'm writing him down again, but he's yeah. No, I already got Joel in.
Did you copy him?
I believe I did because I had him in there at the same time as Greg.
No, I mean just a minute ago.
Oh, okay. Joel, go ahead, please.
Did you copy that, Paul?
No, hold on. Let me try it one more time. I'm going to open up the squirrel. I'm not copying anything at the moment. Is that Joel in there?
Yeah, that's him.
No, I really got nothing. Thought I heard trying to break squelch, but I couldn't even tell if anybody was there.
Yeah. Anyway, you can't hear him. He can hear you, but anyway, he knows you're in the book.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I heard him earlier when right checked in at the same time, and I heard both of them.
Oh, okay. I guess you didn't know that.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I thought I mentioned KD4CVE and KO4MI. I mean KO4 OTV, KO4 OTV. Anyway, anybody else out there? Please come in.
Kilo 4 Alpha Lima.
Ah, very. You dropped out on me over on the other band.
They've been upgrading the internet over here in Alexandria, and they just randomly drop us out. So I'm not going to complain too much. The speed's been coming up, so there you go. So I won't hold it long, because man, it's been dropping in and out, in and out.
Very good. That's Alan, Kilo 4 Alpha Lima, and he's over in Alexandria on his remote base, hoping to put in a nice tower to get in directly in the near future. I don't know what the near future is. Anybody else anywhere? We had a good check-in number here on 223. Anybody else, please? KC14Q. Yes, I did too. No, I'm sorry, my mistake. That was I'm looking at the wrong net roster here. Got you in there, Charles. KC4TNQ. How you copying me tonight there, Charles?
I copy you fine now, but before I think you was on the wrong antenna before.
So why you have to bring that up, man?
You was really light, and I was thinking something was wrong somewhere.
No, you're right. I was on the wrong antenna. Otherwise, it's. But I'm also still on the medium power.
Oh no, I'm full wide open. I have to either get out, I guess. I don't know.
Well, no, I understand. Yeah, I can get away with it because I'm in the middle.
Yeah, it's in the middle. But anyway, have a good evening. I'll be sitting back listening to your chit chat a while. So y'all have a good one. For y'all.
Very good, Charles. It was Charles in West Nashville. Kilo Charlie for Tango November, Quebec. Anybody else? That was number 9. No, it's a good deal. It's like I said, the numbers creep up ever so slowly. Like I said, on this Simplex net, the 2 meter, we were still struggling with an average of 12 after 5 years.
I remember that because that's just about the time I joined in.
Yeah, in fact, I have it on record. Well, I've got my records as well, but I don't want to have to go through them. That'd be sloppy. But on that interview that Bob Heil did, my explanation to him was just that. We were averaging about 12 check-ins twice a week.
I saw that interview. It was a real good interview.
Yeah, no, can't stand to watch myself on video or hear myself on audio. It's funny how maybe other people feel the same way. I don't like the way it sounds.
You know what was funny?
Those 2 women that checked in on the FM now. I mean on not FM but C4 FM.
Yeah, that was really funny too. But I was watching your face whenever Earl was talking.
Oh, I was actually making some faces. That's right. At some point in that thing, I was making because he was going on about. I forget what he said now.
He took a long time to say nothing.
Yeah, he did. He did. Earl's a good guy, though. I cut him some slack. If you notice, I cut him slack. I don't try to cut him off either.
Yeah, I know, and he is a good guy. I like Earl.
Yeah, he's really good people, even if he is from Indiana. Of course, I got no room to talk. I mean, I have to remind myself I'm from New York. And as odd as it sounds, I don't even think of it that way anymore. I don't, even though I was born there, I lived there for 19 years. I don't think about it being anything more than my home of record. No, really, I've just lived in the. Again, Florida is not really. I call it the South, and it is a southern state, but it's not really the South as most people would define the South. I mean, people who fly into Florida and spend their time in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, they think they're in Cuba.
was talking about the eclipse a minute ago.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know if maybe he had heard some of the goofy stuff I've heard. The goofiest I've heard was where that's going over in Arkansas, Missouri. That's right there at New Madrid Falls. And there's people implying that that's going to cause that to erupt into a major earthquake.
Well, sounds like a good conspiracy theory of nothing, but doesn't mean it won't happen.
Yeah, nobody knows. I don't know. I was surprised that that was happening. You know, it wasn't too long ago. What was it, about 5, 6 years, maybe? I don't know what when we had that when it went through his yard. It got dark first after around about 1 o'clock in the daytime.
That was that 2017? I'm pretty sure it was 2017, or was it had to be 2017?
And it got quiet. You couldn't hear a bird or a dog or nothing. It was just dead quiet.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. I'll have to say that it really was. I'd been through partial eclipses, but never a full eclipse like that.
That's the first one I did. It was just, I don't know. I just continued mowing. You know, I thought, oh, well, this is weird. It was weird. Middle of the night sky, you know, seeing stars and everything, just as plain as it was light. The sun had done went down. That was just weird.
Yeah, you just reminded me. I went through a partial eclipse when I lived in Rhode Island, and it would have been in 1971 or 2, I think. It had to be no later than 72. No, it had to be 71. That's what it was. And out the window, and we had a cat. We didn't go outside. Didn't have to because we could see it. It was, says I remember. I think my memory's not that good. But what was funny was the cat was up and around, and as soon as the eclipse started to take place, the cat laid down, went to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know what all the cats and dogs did around here, but I just know except for the lawnmower, you know, I just kept on cutting grass. So I don't know. But I guess you would call it weird, but it was kind of underhanded what they done. There was a up here at the state line there where my mom and daddy's buried at, and the woman that run that place was allowing people to go in there and park and charging them to park in the graveyard to watch the eclipse.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Why would people do such a thing? Just for the money? I mean, they're driving right over all the graves. Is that what they're doing?
Drove on the graves and all that. It was a big hoopla. It was all in the news and everything when it happened. I was surprised anybody would even think to do something like that.
Yeah, well, I guess if you're anything for a doesn't make any sense to me.
Yes, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I got one question for Michael. If he's still here, let it rip. What antenna are you running up here? I've got a 4. Oh, okay. Chris Crown. No, I found it's like $118 or something, and but it works pretty well. I'm thinking the Chris Crown. I can't remember what the model number, something 4 or something like that. I think it's about 125. I'm curious. I didn't know.
Never say let her rip, Mike.
All right. It doesn't seem like it's been that long since we had the total eclipse because I've been at me this time for like 6 years, and I remember us standing outside watching it.
No, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but I'm pretty confident it was 2017. Could have been 20. I'm looking it up right now because my memory can't be that bad. Yeah, it says total eclipse 2017. August 21st, 2017.
Well, man, it just, I remember it like it was yesterday. It just doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
Well, you know what they say, man. Time flies like an arrow, and fruit flies like a banana.
Man, that's wise words right there.
Yeah, well, you heard it here. It wasn't the first time you heard it here, but probably won't be the last either. No, I'd say this seemed hard to believe. It's what? It's 6. It's actually, as of August, it'll be 6 years. No, 7 years. What am I talking about? I can't even do my math. This is 2024, so that's gonna be 7 years in August.
Yeah, I think mine in July. I'll start my 7th year for me.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And that was where?
It's on Air Lane Drive, which is right off the Elkhill Pike.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that's the name of the place. That's why it threw me for a loop. I was asking her. But I knew about where you worked there. I looked it up on the web. But anyway, yeah, let me jump out of here. We're gonna, I say jump off the live feed here and go from there. I'm sure we're boring all the 1,700 people that are on the air. K4PW. I'm closing this portion. At least the live portion on the air. Did that on YouTube. Cut that out. And no, on the Facebook, and then cutting out the one here on the YouTube. So they call it up in Brooklyn. YouTube.